Yeah,
there's time for everything.
I guess there is. So,
yeah.
Good morning, everyone. It is Friday again. This week, I have another client manager.
Good morning.
One that I've been looking forward to for a while because you've probably seen this face before. He thought he needed to be in everybody's video, right? So just for a second, you've seen his face in a lot of our other videos. Client manager for New Mexico and Arizona, Mr. Mike Combs.
Colorado
too. Okay.
South Dakota.
Really, South Dakota too?
Yeah.
Oh.
Got some stuff in Missouri.
Very
Oregon.
nice. Oh yeah, you do have a little bit in Missouri too.
Georgia.
Yeah. So you're spread out all over then.
I'm everywhere. I'm a Visa card. I'm everywhere you want to be. It's American Express.
That is a great tagline. That is great. All right, so you ready to get in this?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so question one, of course. Tell me who Mike Combs is.
Mike Combs is a 40-year-old client manager at Atlas MedStaff.
40,
just turned.
That's right.
Married to my lovely wife, Renee, who also works with us in payroll.
You're not going to like her here in just a couple of minutes, but go ahead.
But she's making sure you get paid, so.
That's true.
Got a son, Hudson. He's 9 going on 10, 4th grade. Couple of dogs, Papimo, Papillon. They're pretty fun. Mm-hmm. One's kind of a furry little fat one, and he is hilarious. So
they are great
if you ever
dogs.
See any videos or pictures up on Facebook, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about.
Yep, they are great dogs too.
Yeah.
And your son is awesome.
He's pretty cool.
Hudson's pretty fantastic.
Going to be an engineer, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Yes. If his Lego building has anything to say about that.
Lego and Nerf.
Yep.
And Roblox now.
Yep. Oh yeah, those two. Mm-hmm. Yep. Exactly. So question 2. You've only been in this industry now almost 2 years.
Coming up on 2.
So tell me where you came from before, what you did before, and then how that kind of relates to what you do now.
No, absolutely. So I was at Nebraska Furniture Mart. It's a flooring, electronics, appliance, furniture store. Largest in the nation, second largest in the world. I was there for 16 years. My wife, Renee, actually worked for a competitor of ours for 4 years previous and had always said, you need to be in this industry.
True.
Well, back and forth. I can't work where she works because they have a nepotism policy, so finally kind of something came up with Atlas. She started talking to Steve Seitner. They were friends previously and said, hey, my husband needs to try this out. And even Steve says, hey, I'll interview him. I'll meet with him.
Sure.
I'm going to be honest with him, and it could be brutal, and I could just be brutally honest and tell him, hey, you're not a fit for this.
Yeah.
Took a meeting. The rest was history. I left 16 years with the Mart, had just finished a bachelor's degree, and decided to come over and give it a shot. I met with Rich. I met with Steve Ryan. I loved the things they had to say, and I loved just the feeling of culture, the feeling of family, so that was it.
Yeah. And now, you had been there for so long that who married you and Renee?
Oh, Ron Blumpkin, the
yes.
CEO. We got to talking, and we were kind of going back and forth, and he asked who was going to marry us, and so we didn't really have anybody picked out, and he said, I'll marry you.
Yeah.
I said, oh, shut up, Ron, you're just kidding. He goes, no, I'm serious. I just got ordained, and I'll do it if you guys would have me.
That said something. That was when we went through the interview process. That really that spoke to me, right? That you would. I knew you would be successful just based on that little story.
Cool.
So that says something. So
yeah.
I don't know if I ever told you that. So
no, never did.
No.
But to this day, we still meet with Blumpkins and have occasional dinners or gatherings. Our families gather, and it's just a lifelong friendship that started really just from being a hard worker. I mean, it's kind of really what it came down to.
And they know.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah. Here you go. This is Renee. Help me out here. So question 3. What is this?
Senior picture.
Is that senior? Is that?
Nope. You know what? That was actually right after high school. I think I was about 20 or 21 years old.
Yeah.
When that was taken. At one of those photo places in the mall.
Ooh, like glamour shots or something?
Not a glamour shots, but they had a photo place.
Now this one, oh man, you need to go back to this hairdo right here. Do you even have enough hair for that anymore? No. What is this, like what, 17, 18 probably?
That's 17, 18-ish.
Were you in a boy band?
No, probably should have been with the Styles, man.
Were you going to a Criss Cross concert? I think maybe.
It was Wiggity Wiggity Whack.
Yes, it was. So those are the only two I have. I would have put a picture on Instagram, but that's all Renee sent to me. So I think she was concerned about some backlash. So
I had a mullet when I was younger, so I'm surprised that didn't surface.
There's nothing wrong with 90s mullets. 80s mullets. How's that? 80s, 90s mullets. So
absolutely.
Oh, wait a minute.
We can pull out of the arsenal here.
We might have one more. Let's go. I'll go to question 4. We'll come back to this. So you love. We do a lot of events here in the office. Just for fun and stuff. You love grilling meats, smoking meats, stuff like that. Where did that come from?
My hunger, my belly.
There you go.
I was working at the Furniture Mart, actually. A funny story about how that came about. There's a patio section back there, and I used to do inventory for a while. I was a business analyst, and then I was a buyer. So kind of to tie back on to what made me tie into this was probably the buying portion, but a little bit of the analysis as well. So I was walking back in the patio section and found a smoker. Plus, there's a little cowboy in me, so there you go.
Yes, yeah. Go ahead. Keep telling the story. Clearly that's why you found the smoker, is because you had a sweet cowboy hat. How did you go? Keep telling that story. I just want to know how you went from crisscross hair to cowboy hat. Keep telling.
I'm a jack of all trades, which also makes me really well at what I do. I can adapt to about any situation. I can really filter and fill into about anything out there. I don't care what group you put me in, I will find a way to adapt, overcome, and be a part of the group and make everybody really feel a part of my group.
A part of home, right?
Yeah,
to make you feel at home.
Absolutely.
True. All right, smoker. So you found...
So I find the smoker. It's a heck of a deal, and I was like, I've always kind of wanted to try this. Bought the smoker and took it home. Instant love.
Yep.
Instant love.
And you are quite good at it, too.
That's what I hear.
Oh, boy. If you're ever coming through Omaha, we can line something up, and this guy can ribs. What else we've had?
Brisket, pork butt,
bacon. Oh man, smoked bacon. It was unbelievable. So this guy right here. So it was
beans, chicken wings.
The beans were good. We've done chicken wings here in the office. So yeah, man of many talents. So okay. So last question: if you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go?
It's kind of a twofold because there's two places, and I can't really decide which one it would be.
Okay.
More than anything, one would be probably Whistler Blackcomb to do a heli drop and days, weeks, months of just snowboarding, just riding. In
a couple guys
Chris
here to do
Madrigal,
that,
go get some sick pow.
Yep. See him today.
Other places would probably be like Fiji, Bora Bora. Go stay in one of those little huts that are just out over
on the water. Yeah, I would love that.
Yeah, those would be two pretty cool places.
That would be pretty fantastic.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that would be great.
That would be great.
So, Mike Combs, thank you so much. I appreciate you being on today.
Yes, sir.
Now, by the time if you watch this later, he'll already have been there and gone. But next week, Mike and a couple of recruiters are going to spend a ton of time in New Mexico, visiting hospitals, visiting nurses, getting out, and really trying to connect. On that one-to-one.
Yeah, we'll have meet and greets set up. If anybody is in the area, we'll be from Santa Fe to Alamogordo and everywhere in between. Come on out.
Yep.
Facebook me.
We'll be following their adventures on Facebook all week long. They're going to send us pictures. He actually has a challenge where if you've ever been to New Mexico, Hatch, New Mexico. Hatch Chili's are down there. They will serve you green chili on anything you want.
Yes.
And so his challenge is eat green chili on everything for every meal, right? Is that the challenge, or at least on something for that meal?
At least one meal a day. Eat green chilies on it. Photograph it. Rich is going to build a compilation of it, and we're probably going to do some sort of a chili eat in the office when I return.
He's going to send some chilies back to us, and we're going to eat them here. So awesome.
Looking forward to it.
Mike, thanks again.
Absolutely.
And we'll see you guys next week.
See you, everybody. Photobomb you next week.